Hello, my dear students. Time flies really fast. We're now on the fourth grading period. And thanks God, we have done this so far. Parang kailan lang natatakot tayo sa distance learning. Pero ngayon, patapos na ang school year. Yay! And for this grading, we will focus on food processing by sugar concentration. And for the learning outcome 1, which is prepare equipment, tools, and utensils. And our objective for this week or for this lesson or our core content, prepare equipment, tools, and utensils for preserving foods by sugar concentration in accordance to manufacturer's manual. Calibrate equipment, tools, and utensils in accordance with manufacturer's specifications. Sanitize equipment, tools, and utensils by preserving foods by sugar concentration. But before we go through our lesson, I have here pictures and take a look at these pictures. And let us answer these 5 questions. So number 1, how do you describe the food items in the left column? You can answer while you're watching this or you can have your answer in mind. So how about the food items in the right column? Have you at a certain time asked yourself how the products in the right column are made? So, on the left column, they are fresh fruits or vegetables, raw fish and pork, while on the right column can be considered as processed foods. So, ang fresh na mangga, naging sweet dried mango. Ang ube, naging ube jam. Ang papaya, naging atsara. Ang isda, naging dalata. Ang pork, naging tocino. And do you ever wonder why and how these foods are processed? Paano kaya nagawa ito? Bakit kaya kailangan gawin ng ganito? Can you see yourself venturing into this type of activity in the future as an entrepreneurial venture? Malay natin, maging matagumpay kayong businessman in the future kapag sinabuhay natin yung mga matututunan natin dito. So, hindi malayong mangyari yon at maraming nayaman sa ganitong business. So, para mas malaman pa natin ang tungkol sa food processing, so ito na nga, ano ba talaga ang food processing? Food processing is the set of methods and techniques used to transform raw ingredients into food for consumption. Food processing can be by curing, salting, smoking, fermenting, pickling, and by sugar concentration. And for this grading period, we will focus on sugar concentration. So, why processed foods? It extends edible time frame preservation. It makes better tasting foods. It makes more varieties of foods and convenience. Sabi rito, kapag processed food ay hindi madaling mabulok at mas nagiging malasa. Next, we need to know the different equipment, tools and utensils used for food processing by sugar concentration. First, we have the salinometer. So, it is used for measuring the salinity of the brine. So, when we say salinity, it is the amount of dissolved salts that are present in water. And when we hear the word brine, it is a water with salt. So, yun, that is the salinometer. And the next is the refractometer. Is used for measuring sugar concentration of sap and syrup for food. So, when we hear the word syrup, it is a mixture of sugar and water. So, yun. Ang brine kanina, sabi kanina, salt and water. Syrup naman, mixture of sugar and water. So, this is the picture of a refractometer or refractometer. And here are the procedures on how to use the refractometer to determine the fruit's sugar level. So, the first, adjust temperature of the prism. Open the daylight plate, drop 2 to 3 of distilled on it, close the prism, and allow the water to spread in the surface evenly. Wait for 30 seconds. Place 1 or 2 drops of same sample of fruit or vegetable juice on the prism. Distribute evenly the sample over the surface of the prism. Allow the sample to adjust on the prism temperature for approximately 30 seconds. So, ito dapat yung pagkakalagay ng sample sa prism. Ito, ibig sabihin, buong prism meron. Hindi ganito na hiwa-hiwalay or hindi na-occupy lahat ng prism. Ang prism, itong pinaka-blue na to. So, next. Third, draw the device near the bright source of light and look through the field vision. So, field vision yung pinakasilipan. Fourth, read the corresponding numbers on the scale. The line between the dark and light fields can be seen in the field vision. The scale expresses the percentage of sugar in the sample. So, and the fifth, open the prism and remove the sample with a piece of paper or clean wet cotton. Use distilled water. So, binasa ko to ng mabilis dahil may papakita rin naman akong video sa inyo on how to use this refractometer. So, tingnan natin yung video. Sana naliunawan tayo on how to use the refractometer. And the next is the weighing scale. It is used for measuring the weight of raw materials and ingredients. So, sa Tagalog, ang weighing scale ay kiluhan. Kiluhan lang to mga anak. At alam ko na marunong kayong gumamit nito. At itong sample natin is digital weighing scale. Pero pwede rin yung manual weighing scale. So, the next, liquid measuring cup is used to measure liquid ingredients. So, doon na, liquid. It is usually transparent para kita natin yung liquid sa loob. So, ito yung liquid measuring cup. So, may measurement dito, 100, 200 ml to. So, kung nasa direction put, 500 ml of water. O, di dito. So, kita natin, dahil transparent yung loob. Transparent yung kulay, kaya kita yung loob. So, that is the liquid measuring cup. Next, measuring cups. It is used for measuring dry ingredients of large quantity or capacity. So, ito ang measuring cups. Ito. Used for dry. Pag magsusukat ka ng mga flour, ng mga, mga bigas, yun yung ginagamit. Measuring cup. And next, measuring spoon is used for measuring small amount of solid and liquid ingredients. So, pang maliitan lang daw to na amount. Pag maramihan, yung kanina, measuring cup. Pero pag mauntian, measuring spoon. So, gaya ng paminta, mga durog na sili. So, yan, mga measuring spoon lang ang gamit doon. And liquid ingredients na mauntian din. Bawa, nakalagay doon, put 1 tablespoon of oil. O, yun, ganun. So, that is the measuring spoon. Next, cutting implements or knife. So, it is used for cutting. Doon na rin naman, for cutting ingredients. Or kahit ano na gusto mong hatiin or hiwain. Next, we have the slicer. It is used for slicing fruits and vegetables for marmalade. Pangkat din to. Pero mas safe gamitin at mas mapapadali. At minsan, may mga design pa. So, gaya ng mga to. So, again, this is the slicer. Next, cutting board. Serve as guide for cutting ingredients. So, simpleng sangkalan lang to or tataran. Mga alam na yan. Next, wooden spoon. Used in mixing ingredients. Mas safe to gamitin, lalo't may Teflon coating ang ating lutuan. So, ito ang wooden spoon. Yung Teflon coating, yun yung para hindi dumikit yung niluluto natin sa special coating siya sa lutuan. Usually, mga kulay black yun. Pero minsan may white din. So, yan ang wooden spoon. Next, impulse sealer. It is used for sealing purposes. From the word seal or pagsara. So, be careful sa paggamit nito. So, pag nilagay nyo dito, at ibinaba nyo to, magsisil yan. So, that is the impulse sealer. Next, gas range or oven is the source of heat. It is the source of heat. Kalimitan ay sila ng tawag ng mga Batanggenyo dito. So, next is the blender. Used to mix, blend, crush, puree, or emulsify food and other substances. I know you are familiar on this, lalo na sa mahilig mag-shake. Dahil yun lang ginagamit dito sa pang-blend. So, yun ang blender. Next, pressure cooker is an airtight cooking device that cooks food quickly. Thanks to the steam pressure that builds up inside, mas mapapadali, mapalambot ang niluluto kapag ito ang gamit. So, ito ang pressure cooker. Ayan o, sinabi, device that cooks food quickly. So, next, steam jacket kettle. It is used for cooking jam, jellies, and other food concentrates. Next, saucepan. Essentially used for cooking sauce. So, alam nyo naman ang sauce. So, nandun na, saucepan, sauce. Next, colander. Kitchen utensils is used for draining liquid. So, yan. Pagka may gusto kayong madrain or matanggal kahit ano. So, yan ang colander. Alam nyo yan at meron kayo yan sa bahay. Next, funnel. A tube or pipe that is wide at the top and narrow at the bottom. Wide at the top, narrow at the bottom. Used for guiding liquid or powder into small opening. Imbudo lang to mga anak ko sa Tagalog. Alam nyo yan pag may mga nagtitinda ng palamig. Next, gel meter is a graduated glass tube with an opening at each end. It is used to determine the amount of pectin in fruit juice. When we say pectin is a substance that is found in fruit. So, yun. Again, pectin is a substance that is found in fruit. It is used when making jam or jelly to help it become firm. So, may mga local fruits tayo that was rich in pectin. So, ano yung mga local fruits na to? Anonas, bayabas, kamatis, guyabano, papaya, pili, rimas, saging, santol, at siniguelas. So, yan daw ang mga rich in pectin. And next is checking and calibrating devices and equipment. Procedures in checking and calibrating. The first is the thermometer. Thermometer is used in measuring the temperature or getting the temperature. So, how to calibrate? Check its accuracy by dipping it in hot foods if the mercury rises to the desired temperature. So, alam nyo naman yan, pag nag-adjust, ibig sabihin, okay siya, gumagana siya. Next is the weighing scale. Check the accuracy by making sure the hand is pointed at the zero when the scale is empty. So, yun. Siguraduhin na pag walang laman ng weighing scale, nasa zero. Para tamang-tama yung pagkilo natin. Next, measuring cup for dry ingredients. Check for any cracks, leaks, or breakage. So, pareho lang. Pareho din sa liquid ingredients. Measuring cups for liquid ingredients. Check nyo kung may mga butas, kung may mga natulo, or may mga sira. Dahil baka nalaglag na, tumulo na, edi mawawala na sa sa measurement, uunti na. Next, refrigerator or freezer. Check if there are any defective or repairable parts. Electrical insulation, plugs, outlets must be in working order. So, check kung nagana pa baga ang rep or kung may mga sira. Next, pressure cooker. Check for any damage, breakage, or leaks. Check the knobs if in place. The pressure gauge if still functioning. The exhaust valve if still intact. So, i-check din lahat ng part ng pressure cooker. Baka may mga nasira na or may mga hindi na intact. Next, here are the suggested cleaning and disinfectant agents. First is the baking soda, can be used for scrubbing with the following benefits. Serves as stain remover, helps to remove smelly odor, won't scratch and damage most delicate surfaces. So, malaking tulong ang baking soda. Next, lemon juice or lemon. Clean and shine the pans. Natural degreaser. Natural bleach, especially when combined with sun. Nakakapagpaputi din daw ang lemon sa mga nililinis natin. Tsaka degreaser, yung mga ma-oil, kayang-kaya niyang alisin. So next, chlorine. Serves with salt. Get rid of rust and mildew. Help polish copper and silver. With toothpaste, serves as mild abrasive that helps to remove stains. With vinegar, makes as a great all-purpose cleaner and stain remover. When with cornstarch, helps to absorb oils and greases. And next is the widely used disinfectants. The cheapest commercialized disinfectants used commonly in food establishments. So those are the different cleaning and disinfectant agents. Baking soda, lemon juice, chlorine, and other widely used disinfectants. And next, we need to take note of this. All equipment, tools, and utensils needed in processing food by sugar concentration must be properly prepared, checked, cleaned, and sanitized. Proper cleaning, sanitizing, and preparing contribute greatly to the success of the process. You should select a standard utensil, most especially for measuring and weighing purposes. Use standard and appropriate equipment. Make it a habit to check, calibrate, clean, and sanitize all equipment, tools, and utensils before using it at home for your safety. So, yan ang mga tatandaan natin. Dahil pag hindi natin na-calibrate, akala natin ayos pa, hindi natin na-check, yung pala, sira na, so ma-aksidente pa tayo. So, yan ang importance na kailangang ma-check at makalibrate. And now, we will try to answer the activities in our learner's packet or LEAP. Those are the suggested activities from our region. You are the one who will answer it on your activity sheets or answer sheets. I am here to guide or explain the instructions in each activities. So, let's start. For our learning phase B, which is the development, our activity 1 is complete the table. Identify and give the uses or functions of the following tools and equipment. Write your answer on your answer sheet. So, base dito, ilalagay nyo lang kung ano yung pangalan or ano yung tawag sa mga nadito. And then, on the next column, ano naman or paano naman ito gamitin or saan ito ginagamit. Ito, nag-aralan natin ito kanina, may video pa kanina. So, ano bang tawag dito? So, ilalagay nyo dito. And then, lalagay nyo yung function niya. And then, pati dun sa mga iba pa na nasa drawing na yan. Or mga pictures na yan. I know, kayang-kaya nyo yung sagutan. Next, for our learning phase C, which is engagement, our activity 1, fill in the blanks with the correct cleaning agent needed in the following equipment and kitchen utensils. Write your answer on your answer sheet. So, anong cleaning agent ang gagamitin mo sa mga ito? Sa mga sample na to or sa mga kailangan mong maalis na to. So, ano bang mga cleaning agents na binanggit natin kanina? Baking soda, lemon, chlorine, and other widely used disinfectants. So, dun lang mamimili ng mga sagot or pwedeng maging specific pa. So, yon ang ating activity 1 for the engagement. And then, activity 2, you will just arrange the steps or procedure in using refractometer. So, yun. I-arrange nyo lang daw. Number 1, sa una. Number 2, sa second step, and so on. So, madali lang to. Kung napanood nyo ng ayos yung video kanina about using refractometer. So, lalagyan nyo lang dyan. 1, 2, 3, hanggang 7. So, that is for the activity 2. For the activity 3, you will demonstrate how to use the weighing scale. Take a video while performing the activity. Upon completion of the activity, you will be graded using this rubric. So, magtatry lang kayong gumamit ng kiluhan or weighing scale. So, ito, kailangan makita natin ng steps. Na-check nyo ba ang calibration? Nilagay nyo ba ng maayos? Nasukat nyo ba? Nirecord nyo ba? At saka nilinis nyo ba bago pagkatapos gamitin? So, yun. How to use the weighing scale. Alam kong kayang-kaya nyo yan. And for the learning phase D, which is the assimilation, so our activity is identify equipment, tools, and utensils used in processing food by sugar concentration. Write your answer on your answer sheet. So, yung mga tools kanina, you are going to classify it whether it is an equipment, whether it is a cooking utensils, measuring tools or device, or cutting implements. So, palatandaan natin, kapag equipment, ito ay malaki o komplikado ng gamitin. Considered equipment yon. Kapag measuring tools, syempre, ginagamit pag-measure or pagsukat. Kapag cutting implements naman, ay ginagamit na panghiwa, pinapantalop o pinapanggupit. It is considered as cutting implements. Kapag ka naman, basta may word na cutting implements. And kapag yung cooking tools, ito yung mga normal na cooking tools. So, I know, alam nyo na yan. At easy lang yun sa inyo. And then, for the activity 2 sa assimilation pa din, perform cleaning tools and sanitize any appliance or equipment available in your kitchen. Make a video or take pictures while you are doing the activity. Ask your parents or older siblings to do it with you. Why do you have to sanitize your tools and utensils after washing them thoroughly? Is it important to clean and sanitize tools and equipment after using? Why or why not? So, yan. So, kung anong available na equipment sa bahay, ayun ang lilinisin at isa-sanitize. Matutuwa pang magulang nyo dahil masipag kayo. Pero, syempre, sasamahan ng iba yung pag-iingat habang ginagawa ang activity. At sasagutan din etong 3 tanong sa baba or 2 tanong. So, that is activity 2. And for our assessment, which is multiple choice, read the statements carefully. Write the letter that best describes the statement. Write your answer on your answer sheet. So, babasahin lang tong 1 to 10, pipili ng sagot. Alam kong kayang-kaya nyo to. So, gaya nito. What device is used to measure the sugar content of fruits? Kung palatandaan natin, sugar, beaker, refractometer, measuring cup and spoon, salinometer. So, yun. Alam, kayang-kaya nyo yan. So, hindi na natin to iisa-isahin dahil alam ko na madali lang yan para sa inyo. At may kopya naman kayo niyan. At, syempre, huwag kakalimutan ang reflection. So, you will write your personal insights about the lesson using the prompt below. I've learned that. Ano bang natutunan ko ngayon? I've intend to. Anong gagawin ko sa mga natutunan ko? And I want to learn more about. Ano pa ang mga gusto mong matutunan na hindi natin na-discuss. And for our references, so etong mga references natin, CBLM in Food Processing by Sugar Concentration, Learner's Manual, kumuha rin tayo sa pang grade 10, at syempre sa atin sa pang grade 8. At sumunod din tayo sa Learner's Packet galing sa region or LEAP. And etong video na to about how to use the refractometer na in-upload by Oxylab. So, yun. Thank you sa pakikinig. Mahal kayo ni Ma'am. Stay safe at ingatan ang sarili mga anak ko.